intelligent data and a vast amount of data shown from single transcriptomic levels into peptide omics level. So I think if we have access to those facilities, of course, our research, in vivo research, our translational research with the animal models can be presented better and will not have such a discontinued array of data. So I think that the biggest challenge is that, Professor Melpa, when we do research and we only display like histology, stainings, immunofluorescence, electron microphotography as disparate or discontinued data, sometimes it's very difficult for us to have intelligent discussion on the mechanism of action. And I think if we can collaborate more on that part, maybe it will help. Maybe I would like to also ask your comments on that.
Yeah, maybe Professor can.
For China, okay. I think the translation is a big task, but translation is a very complex process. So firstly, I think in China case, how to solve the IP issue. But I think now the Tsinghua has established a very good the protocol to translate the IP to industry. So in many cases, the company or the industry, they kind of solve the very, very advanced new technology. So this, I think in China case is some sense is minus the effect on the presentation. But in that case, if all students or your student in university in Malaysia have their the ambition to do their entrepreneurship, I think that's a very, very good way. Personally, I have 4 technologies successfully translated into the industry. The 3 of the technology have been translated by my former PhD students, or they have the entrepreneurship spirit. So now successfully translated into the product. But that's I think if the PI or professors don't have this interest, I have the interest. So also in Shenzhen, we always say, if their research result achievement cannot be translated, I think that's the result to Shenzhen government. Because Tsinghua has been strongly supported by Shenzhen government in Shenzhen campus. So we one responsibility to have to do the translation. But now in Shenzhen, I think relatively it's easy to do the translation because all the industry, the people have their strong the insight to solve the new technology, to the new translation. I think that's a very good thing.
Yeah, yes. So I think from today's lecture, I can see there's a lot of the collaboration opportunities between us. So though you only have one speech from the UI side, right? But I can see from your speech, you're talking about the liver organoid for the tissue regeneration, for tissue transplant, but for liver transplant for cirrhosis. And you're also talking about cellular immunotherapy. Right, I think that for the liver organoid, I think Professor Xing is also doing a lot for liver organoid construction using iPSC, right? But he's not for the tissue generation. It's not for transplant, but for by assay, for testing the drugs, right? Testing drugs, but also the similar things, I think. And also for the tissue regeneration, we have some, professors in IBHE that are doing that, right? By adding some of the components, some of the, to make the tissue more affordable, more, storage better, and those things, I think the potential. And also for the immunotherapy, I think that this afternoon, my students, my PhD are also talking about something about that. We are also very interested in T-cell immunotherapy. Yeah, not CAR T, but we are looking for, using the T-cell receptor therapy, especially not only the T-cell receptor T-cells, but also the protein drugs. So that's something that Mengdan is currently working on it. So I think the great potential opportunities between us. Okay, thank you.
I think in China, as you mentioned, their CAR T or their organoid really also is a very hot research area. Especially maybe 2 weeks ago, Chinese government has approved the clinical translation of the CGT, the cell and gene therapy. They are for clinical speed up their clinical process, as signed by how say, Prime Minister, they of Li Qiang. So I think that's a very good how say they are driving force for the industry translation. But I think the case, as you mentioned today, one of my questions is how in Indonesia, how do you evaluate the biosafety of the iPSC-based transplantation, organ transplantation in future? This is one question. The one comment I just say quickly. In Shenzhen, we have many associations. There are at least two associations we are jointly collaborating now related to the cell therapy or the gene therapy. So I think in the future, in Shenzhen and in your university, I think we can make a strong pipeline for the collaboration in this area too. Okay.
Thank you, Prof. A short answer. So yeah, for the iPSC, that's why we put it outside the body and make a bioartificial liver. But I mean, in gold standard, we have to inject in non-skid mice to see the teratoma formation. Yes, safety issue with iPSC is a problem. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so because we have a very limited time, so with a very deep thanks to our three speakers, Professor Steve, Professor Radiana, Professor Xiao. So I'm thanking all the three outstanding insights on the synthetic biology, regenerative medicine, and then skin microbiome. So with this, I conclude the study. So I give the time back to the MC. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Melva, the speakers, and also the participants. We would like to take a moment to express our deep appreciation to our moderator and distinguished speakers for their insightful presentations and valuable contributions. Now, we would like to kindly invite Prof. Singh, Associate Prof. Dr. Radiana, Associate Prof. Liu Xiao, Prof. Melva, to come forward to the stage once again. The souvenirs and tokens of appreciation from the Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia will be presented by Prof. Wawai Muli, Head of the Master's Program in Biomedical Science, Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Indonesia. We kindly ask for the committee to assist in organizing the photo session. Okay, for everyone, please. Okay, now we want to take a picture of us. So the professor. Yeah, will be seated in the front of. Okay. depan itu, di depan. Kak, ke tengah. Tengah. I will give instruction 1, 2, and 3, and then cheese. Okay, ready? Okay, let's begin. 1, 2, 3. Say cheese. Cheese. Other pose, other pose. Oh. We sing Hua flag. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, say cheese. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Cheese. Okay. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We have now reached the lunch break session. The lunch and cultural performance will take place in Auditorium 2, located just next to this room. During this session, you are invited to enjoy a special traditional dance medley of Nusantara, performed by Sanggar Art Nusantara Production, proudly presented as part of today's insightful program. Please proceed to Auditorium 2 to enjoy the performance and lunch. After the break, at 2 p.m.,
Rani, Rani. Enggak, masa mau nungguin jangan harus bareng-bareng sama anak-anaknya bisa nunggu sini. Iya, iya, dia anak-anak sudah nunggu sini aja. Atau ya boleh sama aku. Jalan tadi ajak jalan-jalan diajak ngobrol. Jangan, tapi nggak diumumin dulu aja kok, nggak apa-apa. Oh, tapi kan makan kan jam 1. Iya, iya.
Sorry, for the students from Tsinghua and University Indonesia, please stay here. And for Professor Singh and Associate Professor Liu Xiao, we'll go to Prof. With Prof. Muli to the office room. Ya, di lantai 2 ya Bu? In the second floor. Okay. Just Silvi mau kasih informasi jam 2 ada student presentation. Okay, for your information, at 2 p.m. we will reconvene here in Auditorium 1 for the student presentation sessions featuring students from both Universitas Indonesia and Tsinghua University. The session will be moderated by Dr. Ibnu Agus Ardianto. Thank you and please enjoy your... You're welcome. Your lunch and the performance at Auditorium 2. You're welcome. Thank you, Prof. Stay di sini dulu. Terus yang profesornya mau tanda tangan BOK sama dekan.
Tadi ada Mas Ibnu tadi. Tadi menyebut Mas Ibnu.
Oh, student presentation nanti.
Oh gitu. Tapi kan nanti kan.
Ada yang
Inggris.